for women entrepreneurs, and we're here today for a business spotlight with Chastity Boyd. I tell you what, we've we've encountered several different types of technical difficulties, but never fail, never fear. We just keep moving forward, and we got her on here today. Chastity, I'm so tickled that you were able to overcome the technical issues. Good job on your part. Thanks for your
Thank you.
perseverance.
Oh, no,
Good
thank
job.
you for your help.
No worries. Technical issues always happen. You just might as well expect it and embrace it, and just not get flustered and just keep going.
Yeah, just
Our
go with the
business
flow.
spotlights, yeah, that's right. Our business spotlights are being posted so that we can highlight all of our Chamber of Women Entrepreneur business women. And today we have Chastity Boyd of Moon Vibes. And so, Chastity, would you come on and finally get to share with us what it is that you do and what is your community and how you help them?
So what I do is I sell crystal, chakra, orgone-based jewelry, tools, and accessories. I've also gotten into making my own informational things for customers to purchase, such as Crystal Journal 101, and then I also have the Crystal Chakra Volume Journal 2. Just released this not too long ago. Um, but I make those types of things for people who are interested in crystals and want to get into knowing and learning more about it. So it's very educational. As well, I do have pocket guides available, which and the crystal journals and books have a lot more information for you to record, get to know the type of crystals that you come across and learn about them, so you can journal in those journals. And again, um, they're just, I mean, there's a lot of information in here about crystals in general. Um, but at least it gives you an understanding and more of like condensed, broken down knowledge of crystals. And then also, I try to be at all the local fairs and events. You can find me on Facebook and on Instagram under Moon Vibes LLC. But I try to do as many events as I can to be out there, to put myself in front of the public and in front of people who are might be on their spiritual journey or just love crystals in general.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
And so, how long have you been doing this?
I started Moon Vibes during the pandemic in 2020, of course. I first started with doing bath ritual kits, which contained bath salts, a crystal, some herbs, more for self love and self care. But over time, I've transferred to more crystal, chakra, orgone based accessory tools and jewelry. So that's how it kind of transformed from one thing to another. But I feel like now the purpose is more clear, especially when people had, when I was at fairs or events, people would ask me so many questions about crystals. And so I was just like, you know what, let's just, condense this down, make it informational, make it fun for people. And also just having a better understanding and clarity about crystals too.
And when's your next event?
So far, my next event is actually April 20th. It's a women's conference at the WSU Metroplex. Um, I know it's not an open event to the public per se. I'm not sure how the setup is on purchasing tickets, but it is on April 20th. And if you don't get to catch me there, the next event I'll be attending is the ICT Veg Fest. That is May 21st.
My birthday. How about that?
That
Fun.
is awesome.
And so, being part of the Chamber of Women Entrepreneurs, what does that mean to you?
I'm very honored that you've accepted me into the group. It's just a bigger and another group of community. Like I had already told you, there's people on there that I saw and recognized, and like, okay, we're all coming together in more than just in a lot more different ways now.
Absolutely. We kind of mix things up with our networking and
Yes.
trying to create everybody a chance to have their voice and to be seen and heard in a different way than the typical type of groups. We just try to keep it different. We keep shaking it up. And so, as being a featured speaker as part of our business spotlight, what did you find intriguing about that?
I like how everybody gets to show their individuality, their personality, even just through business. Everybody has something to offer.
So what's your goals in the next few months with your business?
I'm right now just concentrating on just keep growing, keeping advancing. The mentors that I have in my life that are crystal business owners, have put me underneath their wing and let me know, like, hey, it's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. This is when you have a crystal business, it takes time to grow and to get really off the ground. So I'm just taking it one day at a time, one goal at a time.
And that's really how anybody does their business. And as long as everybody understands that, it may go fast at times and it may go very slow at times, but that's just the pace, the breathing in and out. And sometimes you just have to breathe.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm sure you understand that more than anything.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And that was another reason why I got into crystals as well too, is because crystals have its own constant vibration. And, we as humans, we don't always have a constant, positive vibration. So that's why I wear those things on me to help higher my vibrations, it just keeps me going.
Absolutely. Well, you've been a real delight. And so we're going to pop off of here because I said I'd keep it short. So I tell you what, thank you so much for being here with us. And the best way for them to find you would be at Moon Vibes LLC on Facebook and Instagram. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And that leads them to your website and everything. All the information's there.
Yes. We don't have a website up and running yet, so everything is posted on those 2 pages.
Perfect. You don't have to have a website to be in business. You're good. So everything's on your Facebook and Instagram, right?
That's correct.
Very good. Awesome. So Moon Vibes, VIBEZ like zebra, LLC.
Mm-hmm.
It's posted here on the bottom of this little ticker. So everybody, you have a fine day. And Chastity, thanks so much for joining us.
Yes.
Everybody you guys have a great afternoon.